Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Up the Score Show. I'm your host, Micah, and I'm with my co-host, Mars. So, what's up?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about why the Lakers, the Heat, and the 76ers are struggling, Ja Morant and Jayson Tatum's hot start, Damian Lillard, AD, Kawhi Leonard, and Ben Simmons all coming back this season, and looking at the new look Cavs, Wolves, and Hawks. If there's one thing the thing we're gonna start the podcast off with today is
No other than the
I
Lakers.
know the Lakers, they have to be a talking point because at the beginning of the season, man, I did not think they were gonna be this bad. I think they were gonna look like this, but it all comes down to one person and one problem, and we all know what that is.
Rob Pelinka.
It's no, he's probably like the second or third problem. It's Russell Westbrook, bro. Uh, there's no way that they shouldn't have won that game yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Against the Blazers.
23rd, yeah, against the Blazers. There's no way. Um, Russell Westbrook needs to go home. They just need to give him his money and send him home because he's costing the Lakers games. You go for a 2 for 3, 2 for 1, up by a point with 27 seconds left on the game clock and 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Last time I checked, you're supposed to hold the ball, and when you're up, you don't go for a 2 for 1 when you're up. Like that, what kind of sense does that make? I'm just hoping, and I knew this was gonna fail from the beginning because what does LeBron need around him in order to succeed? What has he
Shooters.
always had?
Shooters.
Shooters. And
Shooters.
what does he not have this year?
Shooters.
He doesn't have a single fucking shooter. They are
Bro.
the worst. They have the worst 3-point percentage in the entire league. They're like 25 of at least 100 right now when it comes to shooting threes. Matter of fact, I don't. I'm about to get the stats right.
All right, and while you get those stats, I want to talk too. LeBron and Anthony Davis have been playing amazing to start this season. Like Anthony Davis is averaging 24 points on 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Anthony Davis has looked pretty good. LeBron James also has been LeBron James. This Lakers team is just it. They don't have any real NBA talent besides LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Like most of those players on their team would not be able to find a home any other place in the league. Russell Westbrook, we see that he can't find a home any other place in the league. Patrick Beverly might be the only guy, and so far he hasn't really looked well. But defense, Patrick Beverly is always going to contribute with that. Lonnie Walker, the Spurs let him go. I don't think many other teams would have been interested in Lonnie Walker, even though he's been playing well. It would have been another team, but the Lakers are getting a bunch of players that have no interest from other teams around the league. They just getting a bunch of leftovers.
Well, it's because in the beginning, they were name chasing. Chasing the names. The Russell Westbrook, that's a big name. AD, that's a big name.
Carmelo
Only
Anthony,
one. Yeah, and no, they're all. I'm not gonna
Dwight
say washed
Howard.
because AD's not washed, but you know, when it comes to, you can't build a roster like that. When it, when you put names together, that's all they are. They're just names, and they don't have no continuity. They don't have no chemistry with each other. They're just strictly names, and that's why I knew that this Lakers thing was gonna fail from the beginning. They got. I mean, isn't you can't call it a failure because they got a ring, but these last 3 seasons have been real disappointing. Well, last two, but this third one is starting to look real disappointing.
So hold on. So if Russell Westbrook is moved, what do you think the Lakers ceiling
Nothing,
is?
nothing changes. Nothing changes. They're still a bad team. They still don't. They still don't have any shooters unless they trade them to not Minnesota,
Indy.
Indiana, and get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
What if they
That's
trade?
all.
What if they traded Russell to Charlotte for Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier?
Charlotte won't be stupid enough to take that.
I think. I
Charlotte
think
don't even.
if I'm Charlotte, I
That,
do that deal because Russell Westbrook is on an expiring contract, and they need a fresh start. If they fully
what is he
tank,
bringing? What is he bringing to that team? He's not
He's bringing nothing.
he's not.
Exactly. That's if I'm Charlotte, that's what I want. I don't want to win games this year. If I'm Charlotte, I want to tank for Victor, and then they're gonna
That's not
have
happening. They're not that bad. They're not bad enough to get Victor.
LaMelo's been out. If they trade Rozier and Hayward and begin to tank, they could be.
I really think that
That Charlotte team has changed a
now
lot.
Victor, well, because Miles Bridges
And James
we're not
Bouknight
gonna talk.
and Montrezl Harrell, PJ Washington, all of them got arrested this summer.
Well, the thing is, I think that Victor Wembanyama and LaMelo would go good together on that team, but I don't think that'll happen because I don't think they'll be bad enough to win the lottery. But anything is possible when it comes to the lottery shit. So, but if I'm Charlotte, I don't do that deal. That doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit the team. And if anything, it hurts us even worse than what they already are. And the Lakers brought this upon themselves by, like I said, going for the names. That never works out well. When you see a team name chase and chase names, and because they think that these players are what they're not, that's what happens. This is exactly what happens.
Who do you think is the third best player on that Lakers roster?
It's Austin Reeves. Because he's the only person who can.
Right.
He's the only person who can kind of fit his role.
If you think Austin Reeves is the third best player on the Lakers, even if you right or wrong, there's a problem. Huh?
Who's the oh, you saying there is? You saying that's okay? You saying that's the problem?
Yeah, that's the problem. Even
problem.
if you right or wrong, just for that to be even in the discussion, that's the problem with the Lakers, bro. After LeBron and Anthony Davis, they have nothing.
They have nothing. But whose fault is that? It's
Rob
the
Pelinka.
Lakers' fault. It's their own fault.
And then they give Rob Pelinka an extension. That
He
makes
got
no
an
sense.
extension, which makes no sense to me. Don't
Yeah.
you think when somebody does a bad job, you get them out of there? You don't bring them in to do even worse. But this is what the Lakers get for name chasing. But we can't spend all day on them, man. What's wrong with your Heat, bro?
The Heat, man. Honestly, out of these three teams, the Heat scare me the most because I don't see what's wrong with them. It's like I can't find out what the problem is. So I feel like we're just going to either have to figure it out by winning, or the only possible problem is the vacant spot at the power forward. We have Caleb Martin starting, and he's suspended tonight. He got into a scuffle, him and Nikola Jovic.
I saw that.
They're suspended tonight, but Tyler Hero has been playing amazing. Last night he grabbed 15 boards. Like, he's helping.
Yeah. A shooting guard's not supposed to.
Bro, 15 boards. Like, we need someone. We need a little more size. And bro, Miami's been worrying me because this offseason we were supposed to get better.
I told you all offseason. I told you.
All we did
nothing to get better.
All we did was lose PJ Tucker and get Nikola Jovic.
PJ Tucker is a big. He makes a difference, just not in the stat sheet. He makes a difference with the things that don't show up in the stat sheet, bro.
And then the things that he wasn't doing the first couple games, it's been Tyler Hero doing it, like getting the rebounds, doing all that extra stuff. Tyler Hero has been amazing. Jimmy Butler has been Jimmy Butler. So far, to me, it's been Bam. Bam, I don't know if it's who he is or the position that he's being asked to play. He's not as physical as a Rudy Gobert on the glass. Bam is kind of like a versatile power forward. He's like 6'8" playing center.
Well, because he can. Well, I don't like to admit it, but he can guard. He literally can guard 1 through 5.
He's one of the only people who could legitimately guard 1 through 5.
So I mean, the thing about being as physical on the boards, when you're 6'9", I mean, he's like 3 inches shorter than the average center. So I really can't blame him for that. But on the defensive side, I think that's where he makes up for not, be able to be as physical on the boards. But when it comes, I think y'all's problem is that y'all don't really have shooters either. I think y'all need some shooters, bro.
Nah, bro. Our shooting is good.
And y'all also need Bam to actually take and make shots.
I think
He's
that's what it is. I don't think it's
he
shooting.
went
I think it's scoring.
his first. There's two. Hold on. Okay, so let me see.
Cause we got shooters. We got Kyle Lowry's the fakest shooter I've ever seen. Like I've been watching Heat games for the past year, and I haven't yet to see him make a 3-pointer yet. I don't know how other people get to see it, but I'm waiting to see Kyle Lowry make his
So
first three in the Heat uniform still.
so Bam has scored 12, 19, 10, 14 while grabbing 9, 8, 7, and 10 rebounds.
That's all
That's not
solid.
that's not something that I would look forward to night in and night out.
It's
When is he
solid.
going? What? Not for somebody like him.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, that's what I'm
expect
saying. Yeah.
with somebody who with the versatility that he has. I'm at least looking for 25, at least 25 a night. If you're going to put up, because he put up 14 shots last night, only made four of them, and
Pat Riley told him he has to take at least 18 shots a game. And
and he's not, but he has to make at least six of them.
bro, he has been
Bro,
shooting. That's one thing
even
though. It's the beginning
even
of the
going six
season.
for 18, that's only 33%. He needs to shoot better.
Hold on, I'm gonna see. Was that the first game where he said 6 for 18?
He didn't know he went. Hold on, what's that?
All right,
Because
the
I was
first
just
game of
looking
the
at it.
season against Chicago, he went 5 for 15. That's not.
Okay,
That's
that's 33%.
yeah. The second game against Boston, he went 8 for 11 on 19 points.
That's better.
Third game, he went 4 for 6, and then he just went 4 for 14. Bam
But
has to
when
get.
you
He has to get more
what?
consistent on offense
Yeah.
if we want to take it to the
And
next level.
he's playing 35 minutes a night. You should be scoring more than 10 playing 35 minutes a night, man.
It's like he's averaging 13 so far this season. And another thing that's really scaring me is the 2.8 assists. Even though when I watch the games, I see he's still playmaking. So
And he doesn't even average a block or a steal. He averages about one block and one steal for the game for the year.
but for
He's
him,
only
it's really
four.
always just him being an actual good defender when you watch the
Yeah,
game and the
it's
tape.
only four games into the season.
Yeah, it's only four.
We're gonna see how this Heat team does. I personally don't have high hopes for it because I just haven't seen it yet. But
Even
maybe they'll come around and play better.
even with the slow start, I see us as a locked in playoff team. I don't see us making it in
I
from
I,
the
I,
play-in.
I just can't. I don't know, man. Locked in is crazy.
Bro,
'Cause- all
Miami
right, let me
Heat.
look at the standings. Who are y'all? Tell me if y'all are y'all better than the Bucks,
No, no,
Celtics,
no.
uh, Hornets?
Yes,
They're 3 seed.
yes,
Wizards? They're
yes,
4 seed. Hawks?
yes,
Y'all better than the Hawks?
yes,
No.
yes.
Cavs? No, you're
Yeah,
not. Are you better?
Cavs, Heat and Cavs are in the same tier. But go on.
No, you're not. Are you better than the Knicks?
Yes,
I'll give y'all that. Are you better than the Raptors?
yes,
No, you're not. Are you better than the Bulls?
yes. By a
Probably. Are
lot,
y'all better than the Nets?
bro. I don't know what the Nets are, bro. I don't think none of us know what the Nets are.
We know what they are. A bunch of scorers who can't win. Are you better than the Pistons?
Yes,
Are you better than the 76ers? That's a no. The only teams under y'all right now is the Pacers and the Magic. I get it's only 4 games. It's only 4 games in. But I haven't liked what I've seen from y'all so far.
I got us
You're
above
doing
the
this.
Nets, and I got the
Okay.
76ers above us.
Okay, so that's probably like the 6, 7 seed. Because Bucks, Celtics, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm putting the Hawks above y'all. They're better than y'all. Hawks, Cavs, Raptors. That's five. One, two, three,
If
four.
those teams, they could possibly finish better than us in the regular season. But the only teams that I could see taking Miami out in the playoffs is the Celtics and Bucks.
I think if the Nets get their shit together, they can be better than y'all too.
Bro, hey, the net.
I don't,
As soon
I
as the
don't
Nets
get.
start doing it, I'll hop on that train quick. I just
I
gotta
feel
see
that.
it.
I feel that. I feel that. But Me personally, I just feel like Kyrie and KD went crazy last night. They just played a Grizzlies team who went crazier. But back on, we're talking about the Heat. We're done talking about the Heat. We'll see
Yeah,
what they are. This is the team that really bothers me because I actually thought that they could be good, and I'm starting to realize that James Harden might not be the problem. It's the 76ers. They got their first win last night versus the young Indiana Pacers. James Harden pushed off Benedict Mathurin, and the internet went fucking crazy. Hate when that happens. Uh, the first game I watched against the Celtics just locked them down, and they couldn't really do much. Uh, and after that, they lost to the Spurs and they lost to the Bucks. But no, the Bucks was a close game. That game could have been won, but guess what? They didn't. They shouldn't have lost to the Spurs. Um, that's really discouraging. If I'm a 76ers
yeah,
fan,
losing
I'm
to the
like,
Spurs
the
with
Spurs
Embiid
is
dropping 40.
yeah. So it goes to show that there's a problem, and it's not just with the players.
I think
I
it's
think
the
it's a
environment.
culture thing.
Hey, that's crazy how he's like saying something similar at the same time. I said environment, he said
No,
culture.
I think
Um,
it's
I think James Harden is toxic. Even though he's been playing really well to start off the season, I feel like he's just toxic in the locker room, bro. I just get the vibe, bro. When you watching games, you can read the players' body language. Joel Embiid doesn't want to talk. Even though Joel Embiid's always been a crybaby, it's
yeah.
different. He doesn't cry this early. We're 4 games into the season, and he already looked like he just unhappy. I don't understand what's going on in Philly, but they need to figure it out quick because Philly could shock us at the trade deadline. I'm gonna say that right now. Four
I
games into
don't.
the season,
What would they give up? Like I don't
I
see
don't know
much
what
they can
Philly
give
would
up.
do, but in the trade deadline, they could shock us, bro.
They need to do something with Matisse Thybulle. He looks like trash. I get he only
No,
played
I'm
three
not
minutes.
talking Matisse. I said shock us.
No, I know. I'm saying I think they need to do something with Matisse Thybulle because he's not even really playing like that. He's playing, and for somebody who everybody really thought was one of the better defensive players in the league, I don't know if is he hurt. What's wrong with him? He 2 minutes, 3 minutes, didn't play at all versus the Bucks. I don't want to sound like a casual but I don't know what he's doing. Is he hurt or what?
Matisse is just slightly overrated. He is a great defender, but people don't realize like how bad he is on offense.
Oh, he's a god awful offensive player.
Yeah.
The only shot he's taken this year was a three, and he missed it.
Wait, he
Uh,
only took one shot so far this year?
he's only played 5 total minutes though, so he's taken one shot in the 5 minutes that he played. And I'm not understanding why is he not playing. I don't want to sound like I'm not doing my job and researching and shit, but Bill's partially because I'm not because I don't give a fuck about the 76ers.
Yeah,
But
but
I just want to know why is he not playing for somebody who we thought was one of the better defensive players.
it
Why is
was
he
a
not playing?
narrative though because Herb Jones was a better defender than him last season. It just how defense. This is how defense works in the NBA. Like once you have one good defensive season, and people have that what is the word I'm looking for? That perception of you. They just always think you're a good defender for the rest of your life because it's
Yeah.
no other way to calculate defense. You just see someone who's a good defender for a year. He's a good defender for the rest of his career.
But being a defender is his whole identity because that's what he was in college,
Yeah,
and
Matisse is still a good defender though. I'm not saying that he's not.
that's what he portrayed himself to be these past 2 years. I don't know. We should be focusing on
Yeah, we
Matisse
shouldn't be
Thybulle.
focused on Matisse.
There's a way bigger problem than him.
I think
I think it's the environment, and I also think it's Doc Rivers. I don't know Doc Rivers. Just hang him up, bro.
Hey, bro, we've been
Hang
on the
him
same page so far with the 76ers. Everything I'm trying to say, you say it.
bro. It's big because it's obvious. It's common, man. It's common sense. Like everything is common. Like everything is wrong with the 76ers. It's common sense. I feel like the 76ers issue is Doc Rivers.
I seen a complaint that whenever the starters are on the bench, like the team struggles. And I'm just thinking, Yo, are you stupid? Like, you're supposed to stagger those 4 star players you have minutes. You're supposed to stagger them. You have Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, James Harden. You could find a way to have every single one of them play together, like as a duo, instead of putting everyone on the bench at once. You understand what I mean? Like in the beginning of a game, let's say Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey are going off. You bench Harden and Tobias Harris, so whenever Maxey and Embiid need a breather, you put in Tobias Harris and James Harden in the game. But Doc Rivers doesn't understand that's how lineups works. He has a starting lineup and a bench lineup. He benches everyone at once, like we're playing in 1982.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, but I just feel like, you know, when he's been in the league a long time, so I'm sure he knows more about how the NBA works than us.
And you said Matisse Thybulle was shooting 0% from 3.
He's only taking one shot. He's only played 5 minutes.
0% though, right?
Yeah, it's still 0.
Let's talk about a guy who's shooting 60% from 3 and Ja Morant. Bro, Ja Morant.
I don't know. He's coming for that MVP award.
Bro.
Like I said, it's 4 games into the season, man. He'll cool down, but I'm loving what I see from Ja right now. He's definitely an MVP favorite, not my MVP favorite, but
1 week into the season, he has the award. Him and Lillard.
If the season ended today, well, yeah, he'd have the award.
Yeah, hope not. Maybe Damian Lillard though.
38, 20, and 49, bro. That's crazy. I don't know if it's the first. Bro,
in the first,
about looking at stats.
In the first 4 games, Ja Morant is averaging 35 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 54 from the field and 60 from 3, and he's only playing 33 minutes a game.
You say only, like that's not half the game. That's not more than half the fucking game.
Bro, 33 minutes a game.
33 minutes is
for that. That means he's averaging over a point a minute. I get
it. But you know that Grizzlies team is looking scary and is looking. You know, I don't think that they'll have. Bro, let's not forget Desmond Bain. We're just acting like Desmond Bain didn't also go out for 35 plus last night.
You said we acting like we didn't know. I actually didn't know that. What?
Yeah, Desmond Bain went crazy last night too.
What is he averaging so far this season? I haven't been keeping up with the Grizzlies.
He averages 20, but he had 38 on 14. He had 14 to 21 shooting, 8 of 11 from 3. Desmond Bain is good.
Bro, who is guarding them? Not bench. Okay. We gonna get into that. Who is guarding them?
I don't know who was guarding Desmond Bain last night, but whoever it was, they did a shitty fucking job.
Hey, somebody. Alright. Yeah, Ja Morant.
He was hot last night.
Oh, Desmond?
Yeah.
Dang, I gotta watch the highlights to that game, man.
Yeah.
I know that was
crazy last night. The Grizzlies, I didn't really see them having the same success as they had last year because, you know, a second year coach, I think it was a second year coach with young players winning 56 games, you know, that's not heard of like that. Being the second seed, that's crazy. But I think Ja Morant is him. Yeah, I think they can have the same. Now I feel like they can have the same amount of success as they had last year. And then the West, that is kind of stacked because the West looks really, really good right now with the Trailblazers being 4-0, Spurs being 3.
No, Spurs is
Jazz. The Spurs and Jazz are very surprising.
No, Spurs. Those are just beginning. The Grizzlies and Blazers. Those are ones that I'll take serious. You understand? Like the Blazers.
Yeah, I feel that. But still, man, you never know. This shit might keep up. Maybe they are. Maybe, you never know, bro.
But my opinions don't change too much off of 1 week. But my thing about the Blazers was, could Damian Lillard regress a tiny bit? And you know what? It doesn't take a lot for him to make me shut up. He got 1 week of him playing. I'm all right. I know who Lillard is. I don't need to see too much for Damian Lillard. He showed me who he is the past 10 years.
I do because I don't think he stay on the court. That's the real question. Is he gonna stay healthy this year?
I
Don't get
think
me wrong.
he doesn't have injury problems.
Yeah, right. These past couple years he has. He hasn't been the healthiest these past couple. Maybe early in his career, but he's getting older. And these past couple years, he has not. He hasn't been. He hasn't been able to stay on the court for the most part. But we can't forget about Anthony Simons because he's just as he's not going to be just as good, but he's getting up there to be one of those stars.
He had 22 points in the third quarter last night.
I saw that. Yeah, 6 threes in the third quarter.
That's crazy, bro.
He's getting to be up there into one of those starter, like good quality starters. He's been a good quality starter, but he's getting up there to be better. You know, maybe
you think he's better than Tyler Hero?
Is he better than who?
Tyler Hero?
Yes.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Yeah. How is he? Is he not? You don't think he's better than Tyler Hero?
All right, bro.
Is he? You don't think he's better than Tyler Hero?
I just said all right, bro.
Well, I'll take that as a no. 29 points, 7 to 12 from 3 last night. All of that scoring came in the third quarter. But still, man.
Yeah. Anthony Simons, that's a great game. Bro,
Anthony Simons is him, bro.
He was a player that like all the NBA nerds was high on, like years ago, and I was like, dang, I actually see it, bro. It's usually the players that aren't good that all the NBA nerds are high on, they don't usually pan out. Anthony Simons been one of the few that actually pans out, and he's been going crazy.
Well, I mean, he's having the season I expected. You know, averaging 20 a game on 41% shoot, on 44%, 41. Damn, I need glasses on 41% on the field.
Sounds like Tyler Hero is better than me.
I take Anthony. But look, it's not that much. It's not that big of a gap, but I'm taking Anthony Simons. Jayson Tatum, bro.
He's averaging 32 and a half, 8 rebounds.
He's also having a good start to the season. I don't know. There's not much to say because we know what the Celtics are. A spectacular defensive team who have 2 great stars who can shoot the lights out.
Bro, you say we know who the Celtics are, but like
we do.
The Celtics, they keep impressing me. To be honest, like Tatum, I didn't see 32. I don't. Tatum impresses me every season. He always adds something new to his game. Tatum, Morant, who else? Tatum, Morant, and Luka. Tatum, Morant, and Luka may run the league for the future.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Mike. Thank you for listening to the Up the Score Show. If you want to keep up with us and keep up with all our posts, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Up the Score Show. That's at Up the Score Show. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Let's get back into the episode.
Tatum impresses me every year. Every year. Last year he was a good defender, but last year he just became elite. Like he's also averaging 1 block on the season. And when I watch Tatum play defense, he's one of the better defenders in the league, and it amazes me every time. Who else? What other name did I say? I said Luka, Ja, and Tatum, obviously. Ja Morant. Hold on, dude. Zion hasn't been playing like that, so I haven't seen the progression. Ja Morant has become an elite playmaker, like an actual elite passer of the ball. Like he knows.
Well,
he knows the chess
game. Has been playing like that. He's averaging 22 a game on dang near 50% shooting, bro.
Who?
So Zion.
I know, but I haven't seen him take the next level yet because I haven't seen him play like that. Brandon Ingram, I've seen him take the next level as a playmaker. Also, I'll put Brandon Ingram in there, but Zion hasn't played for me to see anything new out of him. I'm saying like these players came. Ja Morant came in as a skinny scorer. Tatum came in as a scorer. Now Ja Morant is a slashing playmaker. Tatum is a scoring defender. It's like they have 2 things they are elite at. And that's another reason why I feel like KD has been having his struggles being the best player on the championship team. Most players on the championship team, the number one option, they are elite at multiple things. Tatum is an elite scorer, defender. Ja Morant is an elite scorer, playmaker. LeBron James is an elite scorer.
LeBron's just elite.
Yeah.
He's elite all around.
Giannis is an amazing all around also. Durant is just a scorer.
He's never been elite on defense. He's never been an elite playmaker. He's always been good.
He's been pretty good at everything. I would even say good, very good at everything else. But I see these guys becoming number one options on the championship team because I see them developing a second ability that they are elite at now. And I just want to say kudos to them because they put in the work and they also being lucky with health. Like Zion, maybe he'll show us something different, but he's hurt right now, bro. It's like I can't just give it to him.
I have to give it to him because I was so high on him coming out of college, bro. So it's just kind of something that I have to do because I really like Zion. But all these young stars, bro. I'm so excited for the future of the NBA. Let's talk about Damian Lillard first, right? Let's talk about him.
Yeah, his return has been amazing.
He's on fire right now, and I'm so happy for him. Whatever I said in the last segment, I meant it. But I'm so happy for Dame right now because he's playing really good. And 31, 41, 41, he's going ballistic.
He's averaging
shooting, bro. He's averaging 33 a game.
Yeah, 5 and 5 also.
I do believe that this is, if I say I don't know who Dame is, it's because I don't know if he can stay on the court. But if he can keep this up right here, he gets all my respect. I didn't really respect him at first because I just couldn't.
I dislike how he doesn't want to leave, but I also like it.
He needs to leave, bro. He'll never win a ring.
He's too talented, bro. Like, I'm not saying leave because you can't be the best player on the team. I'm saying leave because you're too talented to be there, bro. He's averaging 33, 5 and 5 on 50, 40, and he's probably averaging 90 from the free throw line. I wouldn't be shocked at all. And
I want them to let him go so he can. If there's anybody who deserves a ring, it's him.
Bro.
Because he never ran from the grind.
Nah, bro.
He deserves a ring, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
The thing about Lillard also is I can see him keeping this up 33, 5 and 5. I can see him keeping that up. Maybe not be 33, but I can see him finish the season averaging 31, 4 and 6. Around this.
But that's not a bad stat, but damn, Dame, just leave, bro. Portland's not good for you. I don't know what it is, what they have. What are they holding you hostage up there?
Bro, I don't know,
but
bro.
you just, do something, bro. Make a move.
You know what?
I believe he deserves better.
You know what? Lillard should do when he moves.
What?
He should force his way to the Lakers to play with Anthony Davis, man. Hey, this man, Anthony Davis, also returned too, looking great. He's averaging 24, 8, 2 and 2. The Lakers' defense has been... So far, the Lakers' defense is the only thing they got, bro. Defense is the only thing they got. Patrick Beverly is actually still a good defender. Anthony Davis he's been putting effort.
Looks good on defensive side.
I'll give Westbrook something. He's been looking decent on defense, bro. But they had against the Blazers though. They had a defensive breakdown when they let Jeremy Grant just score.
They had an offensive breakdown too by letting Russ get the ball. Bro, you don't go for a 2-for-1 up by a point with 27 seconds. You hold
Hey man.
And I see
I got no
25 shot IQ on 2K. That is accurate.
Oh, they gave him that?
They literally gave him a 25 shot IQ.
Nah.
Bro, I promise you, I will pull it up, but I'm not on
What is Westbrook's... I haven't been keeping up with 2K. What is Westbrook's 2K rating?
It's like a 77.
Bro,
he's bad.
Hey, this is off topic, but I saw Russell Wilson is down at a 79.
He is. No, but as a matter of fact, I can literally check. I'm about to say they took his X Factor off Madden. Hold on.
No, they ain't take off his X Factor yet. They gotta wait for the update.
He deserves it, bro. He deserves that 79. He's bad.
Yo,
he's so bad.
Hold on. So what is Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts?
He's probably like a 79 also.
Yeah, I think so. Let me check, bro, because I haven't really
84 to max.
Jalen Hurts is when he went up to an 80. Let's see. I don't want to look at his Broncos. I don't want to look. Oh my God, he is a 79.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Bro,
that's terrible.
Russell Wilson and Russell Westbrook just been crazy.
I think the Broncos pulled a Lakers. They went and got a Russell thinking it would make it better. It's crazy. Made them worse.
It's crazy, bro.
That's tragic. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad for Russell Westbrook.
Let's get back to AD though. He's averaging 24, 8, 2 and 2. He's been playing great.
24, 8 and 8. It's okay, but if I'm comparing Anthony Davis to just Anthony Davis and not everybody else, this is not that great of a season. He hasn't played all that great. He's good.
What is a great season from Anthony Davis to you?
Anthony Davis at least a double-double.
So
at least a double-double.
So like give me numbers.
At least 25 and 11.
So if Anthony Davis averaged 1 more point and 3 more rebounds, do you think that would change the Lakers season?
Yeah, because that 1 more point or 3 more rebounds, they could easily be 2-1 and not 0-3.
I don't think this is Anthony Davis' fault, and I feel like
no, it's definitely Anthony Davis' fault.
I also feel like him averaging 24, 8, 2 and 2 on a team that sucks this bad. Imagine what he would be doing on a good team.
But it's not, like you said, it's not his fault. It's
everything. It's everything but LeBron and AD, literally.
I don't know about everything because they still play too. They miss shots too.
Nah, bro, but them two at the top can still win you a championship.
Get not them two alone. We see that.
Yeah, not them two alone. Of course not.
We see that they need. We know what the Lakers' problem is, and we don't need to keep discussing it because we already know what it is.
Bro.
They have no shooters. Anthony Davis, he looks good. He looks all right compared to himself. I'm not comparing him to nobody else. I'm comparing him strictly because everybody else will blow him out the water. Like, and all the other top power forwards blow him out the water. I'm comparing Anthony Davis to Anthony Davis. He looks all right. It's not great. It's not awful. The person that I'm most excited about is freaking Kawhi Leonard, the load management king. I like Kawhi Leonard, bro. I actually believe that. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if he's been playing the best.
No, he's been coming off the bench. He's been resting. The load management king has been managing his load.
Yeah, and I don't. As much as I love Kawhi, bro, he needs to play more, bro. He needs to play more.
It's only a week though. I think Kawhi knows what's best for him. So
I get it. It's only a week, but he just needs to play more because everybody else out there buzzing their ass, and he's coming off the bench.
He's chilling.
Just Kawhi, I love you, bro. Just play more. I need to see more from you. I was so excited to see you play. So excited to see what the Clippers could actually do with a healthy Kawhi Leonard, a healthy Paul George. Please, I just want you to play, man.
You know what?
That's all.
I have to agree with you because the year that everyone was so high on the Clippers and were like they're gonna win the West in the championship, the reason I said that they are not going to do anything is because Kawhi doesn't play. And you know what Kawhi not playing does? It makes the other players like Kawhi is the leader. He's the boss. Like he's your manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see your manager working hard, you also want to work harder. Kawhi just all he does is chill.
My managers, I'd be like, hey, fuck that guy.
Wait, what you said?
My managers. I said I normally hated my managers, but that's just me.
Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, once you see that the manager is working hard, it makes you want to work harder. When you see the manager is chilling, laid back, you do the same. Kawhi, all he does is chill, lay back, and make everyone else do the regular season work. And then he just comes in the playoffs and says, hey, this is my team. It's like, bro, who are you? You wasn't with us the whole time. Because Lou Will and Montrez was literally talking about that in their interview. They were like, some players on the team get special treatment. When Kawhi keeps sitting down, coming off the bench, resting every time he wants, it's special treatment, and it makes the other players feel a certain way. And say what you was going to say?
It's because his injury history.
Yeah.
I definitely can't understand why Kawhi low manages the way he does, because I'm sure he doesn't want to get to 35 and have his freaking
ACL falling
tear
off.
every time he gets up to walk.
Yeah.
I understand why he's low manages, but I just want him to play more. Play more than what you play.
He can still manage his load, but just a little less.
At least play 25. You don't have to play the whole game. Play at least half of it.
Yeah.
If you play half of every game, that's kind of equal to the low managing that you're doing. And
you getting back in shape. The reason he get hurt is he's not in shape. He's just not in basketball shape. He doesn't play basketball that much.
And before I got on the point of the low management, I was gonna say with him not playing, that also hurts the defense a whole lot, because with him being probably a top 3 defender in the whole NBA,
when he wants to
when he wants to be, of course, that takes away a whole other dimension of the game.
Yeah.
Because you have to focus, you have to put more emphasis on defense, because you're missing your best defender. But speaking of defenders and being one of the best, Ben Simmons is also a really good defender. He fouled out yesterday.
And the other day.
I don't know why he's fouling out so much. Just chill out, Ben. You don't have to foul so much. This is another player I was also looking forward to see playing. And he hasn't let me down.
He has let me down. He's averaging 5, 6, and 7 with 2 foul outs.
But it's exactly what I expected from Ben Simmons coming off a season where he did not play at all. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. 6 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. This is exactly what I expected from Ben Simmons. I don't want him to score a lot of points. I don't need him to score a lot of points. When you have Kyrie and Kevin Durant, you don't need Ben Simmons to score a whole lot. You want him to be the defender that he is. You want him to be you want him to get his assists, the rebounds. You don't really need him to score, but he does need to score, but you don't need him to score, because it's not.
My thing with Ben Simmons is I had the bar. I coming into the season, I said Ben Simmons will be an all-star, and I had a bar that was set low for him. Like, I didn't even have a high bar for him to reach. I thought he would average 8, 8, and 8 on elite defense. That's all I wanted from Ben Simmons. 8, 8, and 8 on elite defense.
Averaging a triple single. Look at Draymond. I don't know if it was a triple single season, but he was an all-star.
Draymond be averaging stuff like that too. Draymond be averaging like 9, 8, and 8.
And everybody has such high praise for Draymond Green.
Exactly.
Nobody has the high praise of Ben Simmons.
Exactly.
And Ben Simmons also does some of the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. But he needs to score points.
Yeah, bro. He needs to
score, or nobody is going to recognize that he's there.
Nah, before he score points, he needs to stop fouling out. We need to get the step on. We need to get the step on. Stop being in foul trouble. Like, why are you even in foul trouble?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's trying to be aggressive.
He's been out for a whole year. We're gonna give those players like Simmons and Kawhi, I'm gonna give them until like February before I really start.
Not even February, man. Get that shit out in December.
I've been giving players time. I ain't gonna lie.
February is the All-Star break.
That's around. Yeah.
Nah, they should be getting back into rhythm at least by December. Mid-December, that's the deadline. If you ain't got your shit together by mid-December, I don't know what to tell you. You go find something else to do.
All right, now let's talk about the new look teams. We have a couple new additions. We have D-Mitch to the Cavs, Rudy Gobert to the Wolves, and Dejounte Murray to the Hawks. Let's talk about D-Mitch to the Cavs first, because he's averaging 33 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and the thing I like the most, 2 steals. Donovan Mitchell looks like he is more motivated to play in Cleveland than he ever was in Utah. It might be a new team first week thing, but I've never seen him play defense for real in Utah for years. I think him and Rudy Gobert had serious problems that went to the point where D-Mitch just didn't even want to play with him.
Trying to find... Is Darius Garland out?
Yes. He got hurt the first game in like 5 minutes.
Sheesh. Well, I wouldn't even say that the Cavs look particularly well. It's just Donovan Mitchell that looks good because they're one for they've only played 2 games.
They
You
played three. They're
know,
2-1.
I'm gonna, fuck. I hate when that happens, bro. I hate when they do that. I hate this. I hate when they do that. But oh, they did win Sunday. Okay, okay. So like when you look on Google and you click a game and it shows the record of that game. That's why it said it was 1-1. I hate that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But Donovan Mitchell, he's everything I thought he would be. He's the scorer that projected him to be. He stepped up on defense. Didn't think he'd be this good on the defensive side of the ball, but he is that scorer that I thought he could be. 37 Sunday versus the Wizards. He had 33, 32 against the Bulls. I feel for Bulls fans right now. They don't look particularly well either. And in a loss, he had 31 against the Raptors in a 3-point loss. So
The thing
I don't
about
think if they had Darius Garland, they'd probably be 3-0.
the thing about Donovan Mitchell too is he got the reason he was drafted. Like his calling card going into the NBA is the defender he was. Donovan Mitchell coming into the NBA was literally just a pest on defense. That's literally what he came in the league to be. But he's just been exact opposite. He's been this amazing scorer, and then all that defensive tools, it just seemed like he didn't care for it. It just seemed like he.
Well, because if you want to be honest, that's not really what Utah needed. Because they have Rudy Gobert in the paint, still leading them to be one of the top tier defenses in the NBA. What they needed was scoring. They needed somebody who could score the ball. And when Donovan Mitchell got to the league, that's what he turned into.
But the thing is, though, last season, Jazz were dying for some perimeter defense. And
yeah, they were.
Although D. Mitch, I'm not saying he's this amazing defender now. It's just the effort he's putting in now, even though it's just the beginning of the season, because he wouldn't even put effort at all in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now since we talking about Utah, let's get into Rudy Gobert on his new team also, the Minnesota Timberwolves. How you think Rudy Gobert been so far?
He's been Rudy Gobert. He's been exactly, what I kind of thought he would be,
He's averaging 14 and
trash.
15.
14 and 15? That's exactly what I thought he would average.
He's actually been
score. All he has to do is just get the boards.
He's been a little better than I thought, just a tiny bit. I thought he would be like a 12 and 13, but
he's exactly what I thought he would be.
The defense for Minnesota has gotten better though, and I'm pretty sure Edwards has been on a slow start too. I think that would change real quick.
That's definitely going to change. Anthony Edwards, he has the potential to be one of the better scorers in the league. He had 30. He started out with 30. And wait, I'm just gonna use a basketball reference for every fucking thing.
No, you know what you gotta use? Stat Moose.
Stat Muse?
Yeah.
Damn, I have to use Stat Muse. I think I used Stat Muse earlier.
Bro, Stat Muse is like, what do you want to search up right now?
I'm trying to, hold on.
Like, all you gotta do is go to Rudy Gobert last 4 games, and they got it just like that. D-Lo
so far this season, Anthony Edwards, he started out with he's averaging 20 on the season. He had 11 game 1, 30, and 9. So he's had 2 30-point games, which is pretty good. But his first game and the last game, most recent game he's played, hasn't been the best. And he'll pick it up because he had 2 30-pointers in the middle of those 2 bad games. He'll start to pick it up, and I think the Timberwolves will become one of the better teams in the league because they're gonna have a great defense because they have Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
they're gonna have great scorers. They can put up points because they have Anthony Edwards. They have Cat who can score, and D'Angelo Russell is not a pushover. Nope, it seems like nobody ever gives D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. He doesn't get his credit after that Swaggy P situation. Everyone just.
And the crazy part is, I fuck with D'Angelo Russell. He's dope. He's a good player. He's not bad. He had 20, 23, 6, and 25. He's averaging 18 on the year. That that 6 point game really killed it for him. But still, he's a solid player. And nobody wants to give D'Lo. It seems like nobody wants to give D'Lo his credit. I think that the Timberwolves will pick it up, and they'll get better as the season goes along, and they'll you know come together. The Timberwolves will be all right. Timberwolves gonna be
Let's talk
straight.
about another dynamic guard who doesn't get as much credit as he should in Dejounte Murray. He's averaging 19, 7, 8 with 3.3 steals so far.
This is exactly what I expected from Dejounte Murray to be a pest on defense, be a potential defensive player of the year candidate. Because if he keeps this up, he'll definitely be a defensive player of the year candidate. He won't. He might not win it, but he'll probably finish somewhere in the top five. This is exactly what I expected from him, and I love it. I love Dejounte Murray, and
How much
we
do you love
cannot.
him?
Uh, on a scale of like 1 to 10, maybe a 6. I liked him coming out of Washington with the Spurs. He couldn't really get going with the Spurs because injuries. But the last season he had with the Spurs, he averaged 20, 21, 7, and 7, I think, which is really freaking good. And that's what got him paid and got him traded. That's what got him paid when he got to Atlanta. Uh,
Dejounte
but
helps.
I
Dejounte.
lost my train of thought. But go what you were saying.
DeJounte is a crazy good addition for the Hawks because he has a different feel when he's the point guard. Like Trey Young has that explosive, DeJounte has that just I don't know how to explain it. It's just a different feel for the game, which is really good for the change of pace. Also, it allows Trey Young to be off the ball more and play more into his Stephen Curry role. It's like I was saying, you need two elite attributes. Trey Young, if he wants to be a number one option, his two has to be scoring and shooting. He's never gonna be that defender. That's why they got DeJounte Murray. He's never gonna be like that. That's just what Trey Young relies on. I'm big tripping because playmaking too. Oh my god, I'm tripping with Trey Young. But I feel like if he really wants to become special, he has to become a special shooter just because of how bad of a defender he is. Even though he has two elite things, he's maybe one of the worst defenders I've ever seen.
Well, the Hawks right now they have a top 10 defense, with a 108.7 rating, but their offense is bottom 10. It's 23rd. The
That will
offense
pick
rating
up.
is
That will
23rd.
pick up. That would get picked up real soon.
And he'll definitely
Yeah.
he'll definitely pick up because Trey Young is one of the best offensive players in the league, and he's also one of the best shooters in the league. He's definitely like top three
Not even
shooter.
that. I think they'll pick up even if they stay on the same pace. It's just because a lot of those other teams will fall down. Like the Utah Jazz, for example, they probably top 10 in offense. That's not staying, bro. They gonna be
Yeah,
back where
that's
they
true.
belong real soon.
Let's see, Utah Jazz. Yeah, the Utah Jazz are 10th in offensive rating, 16th in defensive, and they're third in assists a game. Laurie Markkinen is. I mean, this ain't no Jazz topic, but the Jazz they're playing better than everybody thought they would
Yeah.
have, and it's really a surprise to me because I thought, they were going to be bottom of the league, but 4 games in, they're the 4 seed. But
That ain't lasting though.
yeah, we'll see about that.
Is there
And
anything else you want to talk about, like basketball wise? Any
uh,
players we?
I feel like I'm getting sick, bro. I got a fucking migraine. But we can talk about one more thing. Let's see. If the season ended today, who would be your? I think we might have. We already talked about this. Who would be your MVP if the
Oh
season
yeah,
ended today?
we did. I said
Who did you say?
my final two contestants would be Ja Morant and Damian Lillard, and I think I'd have to go with Damian Lillard just because they're 4-0 first seed, and my expectations for the Blazers was to be around the 11th seed.
Uh,
Who would your MVP today be?
I believe you know who my MVP would be if the season ended
Giannis.
today. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Giannis is averaging 32 and a half, 12 and 5.
Oh yeah, that's
32
crazy.
and a half,
Yeah,
12 and a half, and
yeah.
5. It's only 2 games. Granted, we only played 2 games, but in those 2 games, he's looked like the Giannis we all know and love. His most recent game was Saturday. 44 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists.
They've only played 2 games,
Not
right?
to mention, yeah, we're gonna play 2 games.
Yeah,
but
that's
not to mention, 81
percent from the free
81%
throw
from the field on 28 minutes.
from the
81%
field.
from the field. 80, yes. He was 17
Oh, but it's only
21.
been 2 games. So.
But no, I'm saying the most recent game against Houston, 81% from the field, 17 to 21, and he was 2 for 3 from 3. And he was a plus 23.
Yeah. Giannis is different, but hey, Damian Lillard's
He's
played times 2 more games, so
Well, still, but that, like you said, at the end of the season, they'll all have played 82 games,
yeah.
and Giannis will be on top. Giannis has to be the MVP.
Hey, that was a cool little thing. That's something we should do every week. Who our MVP is so far in the season 10 of the episode?
Yeah,
That's actually
yeah.
pretty cool.
All right, man. I'm starting to get a headache. I gotta get the
All
fuck
right,
out of
everyone.
here.
Thanks for listening to Up the Score. That will complete the episode, and have a nice day.